Okay, so let's quickly take a look at the call script. So in this video, we're going to be quickly going through what you guys should say when you're talking to your client for the first time, the steps you should follow, and the different points that you need to reach when going through the conversation. So let's quickly talk about step one. So this is going to be the first sentence that you say when you're calling a client. So this is going to be very important. Your opening is going to be one of the most important steps throughout your sales script. So let's quickly go through what your sales script would sound like. Hi, this is Aubrey calling from Vessel Media. I just saw that you filled in a form through one of our Facebook ad campaigns to book a call with us regarding lead generation services. Then you stay quiet, give the client or the prospect time to respond. So that's basically it, guys. Simple as that. So you guys just need to remember step one. It's going to be one of your most important ones, as I said, and the outreach is going to be crucial when using this sentence, because otherwise you're going to give your prospect control of your sales call just by physically going and stating where you're calling from, why you are calling, and that making sure that the client knows that they requested the call from you by filling in a Facebook form or some sort of outreach campaign that you have, and they requested you to call them back. That is what we want to establish. We want to clarify why we are calling them. As simple as that, that you need to do in step one. After that, we're moving over to step two. So after the client has already responded, etc., you're going to go on to step two. So then a typical answer after the client has made a response will sound something like, okay, perfect. The reason for my call is just to book a time with you. And I see, as you have not yet scheduled a time and date for our meeting, when will be a good fit for you in the next 2 business days? How about, and then suggest a time. This is very important, guys. You guys always need to suggest a time. So when you're going through step two, make sure that you guys already have your booking app that you're going to be using, like Calendly, etc., open, so you know what time you're going to suggest to the client. And then go through the first part, and then how about, and then you say, how about Wednesday at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? Which one fits the best for you? And then the client will come back and say, maybe let's do rather Thursday at 1 p.m. And then you lock in that meeting, and then you know that meeting is set. As simple as that. Something else that can take place here is when we're moving down the call script, the client can say, I'm unavailable, or something is going to be coming up this week, I may be traveling, etc. Then you can ask the client as well, okay, no problem at all. When will be a good time for you, let's say in the next 2 weeks? Then the client will respond with a time saying, maybe, let's say in 2 weeks on a Wednesday, or something like that. Then you can say, how about over 2 weeks at 9 o'clock? If something changes, we can just change the meeting, but how about for now, let's just lock in that time. How does that sound to you, sir or ma'am? And the client will say, the prospect will say, yes, that's good. Let's do that for now. Then you can do it. The whole objective of this script is just to get something on the books. Okay, as simple as that. You can always move a meeting if a client says he thinks it's only going to be available in the next 2 weeks, and then you suggest a time and we set it, but he needs to move it again. That's fine. We just need to have something on the books so the client know that we are going to talk to them, etc., and they do need to know that we are going to be reaching out to them for a meeting, etc., if they maybe move it or something like that. Okay, simple as that. Step one, your opener, why you are there, clarify why you are talking to the client. Step two, getting a meeting locked in. That's the most important part of this, the first outreach script. Okay, so let's quickly move over to step three. So you have your meeting and your time fixed. You have your time set up for when you're going to be seeing the client. So then what you're going to be doing is, okay, let me just quickly grab all your details. This is very important to do. So if you guys have any qualifying questions or so on, or a little survey that you need to fill in, if you guys are using Calendly, they have a really nice survey function that you guys can use. So for example, let's say you are an accounting firm, like what we do with some of our clients that we teach them is, let's say, for example, if we talk to a prospect, we'll go through everything, and just to see if we are talking to the qualified person or the decision maker, we'll ask them questions like the title, company size, turnover per year, etc. So we know that we are talking to the correct client, basically, and that we are not just talking to, let's say, for example, a lower level employee that cannot make a decision, etc. We need to talk to a decision maker. And we also need to get some extra info to prepare for the meeting as well. And then step four, it's going to be basically sounding like this. Okay, so I just logged you into the meeting on our calendars. You will receive a booking confirmation via email for the Zoom meeting. Looking forward to meeting you. So this is going to depend on how you guys meet with someone. If you are running local ads, probably going to be an in-person meeting at your office, or you're going to be visiting the client. But what we usually do is we always try to get clients to do Zoom meetings. Zoom meetings are the easiest one to do, and it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day or your client's day, etc. So Just if you use something like Calendar, it will automatically send out a Zoom meeting to the client with an email booking and etc. like that. All right, so that's basically it. Then you can just say, looking forward to meeting you. Have a great day. And then just end the meeting. Simple as that. So as I said again, step one, opening, just establish why you're there, clarify why you're talking to the client. Step two is going to be basically making sure you grab a time and a date for when the client is available. Step three is just going to be a bit more information gathering, making sure you get all the info that you need to have a good meeting with the client, making sure that you are talking to the right client, for example. And then step four is just confirming with the client that everything is correct and that they are going to get an email and that it's going to be over Zoom, etc. And then you end the call right there. No discussion about products or anything like that must take place in the script. Just what's on the script, only that's what you're going to be discussing with the client, and that's it. Simple as that, all right?